Joker movie review. Oh my gosh, this movie was awesome. I loved how this movie really capitalized mental illness. I mean, it really did. You look back and how people have treated mentally ill people like we're a bunch of freaks, we're weirdos, we should be stayed away from, which on one hand I do understand, but it's not right to just cast this out like that. Sometimes you gotta give us a shot. And the Joker movie really showed us how cruel the world is. I mean, if you think about that scene where and this is not a spoiler, it was in the trailer, where he is flipping his sign around, and then those teens thug him, and he's chasing them with his sign, holding it, and then he chases along with them to an alley. He gets bashed. I mean, the fact that he is shaking is just incredible. Because that really is showing mental illness. People who just get hurt a lot, get mentally damaged, get bullied a lot, they suffer through trauma. They really do. And I think so many movies and so many TV shows that are showing and expressing people with disabilities or mental illness, showing them that we are human, and that's what Joker did. Joker was just a guy who suffered through schizophrenia, and it really expressed that through the film. I mean, beautifully creative. I mean, we need more of that. You know, people who are treating people like mental illness like we are just human beings who get these triggers because that's how people treat us. You get bullied, you bully us, we get these urges, we get these negative thoughts, and children get hurt, damaged, and people with mental challenges and are bullied and hurt. And I've been bullied and hurt, all because of my mental challenge. Hell, I've had friends double cross me because they've seen how I am when I'm depressed or have an anxiety attack, and it's just, it was beautifully crafted in this movie so much that I loved it. And I loved how this movie really put an art form of what mental illness is, with Joker's schizophrenia, to his depression, him having his shakes, him having his laughs. That is like a trigger. That is like when you feel anxiety, when you feel pain, that laughing is a real illness, and it's a real symbolic meaning of trigger of depression and anxiety. Just watching people. There's a scene in the movie where he's using this music, this circus joking music to help him when he's having anxiety or having his challenge laughing disability, and the fact that it helps him calm down. It really gives an art form of how we as people who have mental illnesses like depression and anxiety can use things like art, music, stories. I'm a writer of stories. Give a meaning of expressing how we feel when we have those bottled us up. And there's been times where I've been in crowds and I get full anxiety and depression and just bottled up urge and just it was bad. And the fact that Joker got barely any help, and the fact that it really showed that art form in this movie is brilliant. I mean, Joker in the movie really, as much as he is a villain, it really justified how mental illness is just a human sign of being human, that we are all just human beings in art form. I mean, there's gotta be some meaning that there should be more movies that are not like the Joker, maybe just making mentally ill people or disabled people like they're heroes, like they're champions. And that's kind of what I'm doing in my superhero stories, actually. Making mentally ill people heroes and disabled people heroes, because we need symbolic meaning that we are good, pure-hearted human beings and that we deserve the chance to have a voice that we can be stand-up and heroes. Thank you. This is your Corey Jr. signing off.